Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello,
Yeah.
Although, did we get some new stuff with him? Let's check. Maybe we can reloot his house. No, okay.
Yes?
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an ain't.
Oh yeah, this is the bugged one. Okay.
How is Nurse Crane these days?
I don't know what you told her, what kind of deal you made, but Dorothea seems less anxious recently. Thank you for that, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Alright, cool. Hey, Netram. How you doing today, bud? Hello, hello. Okay, this place is not restocked. Hey, what's up, girl?
Welcome back, Dr. Reed.
Good evening, Nurse. How should I address you? Dorothy? Dorothea? Miss Crane?
Dorothy is all right. If you don't mind me calling you Jonathan.
That's fine with me.
What can I do for you then, Jonathan?
How is the sanitary situation in Whitechapel?
I don't know whether you have undertaken your own patrols or examinations, but local health seems stable.
How are things going in the dispensary?
Things are going fine since we made our arrangement.
Do you have many patients?
A few, but most of them just pass through and go back home, especially since those vigilantes stormed the building on the night you were here.
Have there been any more attacks by the uniformed men?
No. It looks like they have found another business to extort.
How are things going in the dispensary?
Things are going fine.
Okay.
Do you need medical help, Dorothy?
I'm a professional nurse. Rest assured, I'll ask for your help if I need it.
Are you not afraid of dying? The epidemic is deadly and very contagious.
I'm more afraid of being locked in a cell. I've seen what most hospitals do to the sick staff. They keep them hidden to avoid panic.
Oh, wow.
Do you trust me?
You forced me to resign after you
Hail,
were
ZT.
trying to save a dying patient. Of course I trust you. You're a blackmailer, just like me.
I hope you've stopped jeopardizing this facility with your illegal business, Dorothy.
Yes, I have. Most of the time. But the blackmail money is too useful to stop it completely. I just target less dangerous people.
And then she's like...
Who is the current victim?
I would rather you did not know. You are my client, not my accomplice. Besides, I'm much more cautious since the first time you found me.
Why did you blackmail Lady Ashbury? She's a generous person. You could have asked her for money directly.
She killed those patients, I'm sure of that. I know you like her, but that gingerhead has a taste for blood.
Tell me about yourself, Dorothy.
There is not much to say. My real name is Dorothea Crasciunescu. I was born in Romania, and I may have been the best nurse Pembroke ever had, before you fired me.
Do you regret your time?
Before you fired
I
me.
miss the energy. There was so much to do, so much to learn. Even though I was double-crossing the board, I felt I was part of something worthwhile there.
Do you think about going back to Romania? Once the war is over and the epidemic here has been contained.
Jonathan, this war will be over long before you will see any improvement in Whitechapel's sanitary situation.
God, she looks so pissed.
Show me what you have in stock, please.
Sure? Okay. So she sells mostly, medical things. No surprise. We knew she was a medical dispensary. I was hoping maybe for a couple other things, but that's okay. I think it's time for main quest time. Let's go, let's go. Oh yeah, for anyone just tuning in, I'm having some work done at my house here. That's what that banging is. They're installing some kind of weird reflecting installation, and they're doing some spray foam stuff, and yeah, they got a lot going on in there. Finally getting this temperature situation in my house under control. Because, oh my god, it gets hot in here. And unfortunately, I can't take off my clothes. Well, at least not all of them. NYA Bandit. That's a good point. I should think about that. Yeah. Valid point, friendo. Hey, Slide Down. What's up, buddy? I can always drink more beer. I know. We're about to be doing that here in just a little bit. Sanitized. Oh, yes. Oh, hell yeah, we can analyze it. Bam. Beautiful. Now, we have 2 people to check real quick. I want to check Milton, who is the guy right over here. I want to see if he has what we need. He might.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I don't want the gun, dude. Okay, he does not have good stuff. Let's go check our bro in the back. This way?
The pain.
Is there anyone here that's sick or anything? Nope. I fear I've made a huge mistake. I think I'm gonna go this way. Is there daytime in this game? No. Whole thing is at night. Whole thing is at night. In fact, at the very beginning of the game, it shows our character going to sunlight, and he gets like all burnt up and mangled, and
It's locked.
The same.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
whoa.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
Damn.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
Interesting. Can't really say anything to that, huh?
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. but I'm sure they can be useful.
Damn. I could have sworn that somebody sold what I'm looking for. It's not them. It's not her. I don't know. Let's keep going. Maybe stores get more inventory as we go through the story. Oh no, they're not knocking on the door. They're nailing something right behind me.
It's locked, all right.
They're right on the other side of that wall, which is actually in my attic, weirdly enough, but what are you gonna do?
I cannot enter.
All right, dudes. Let's do this.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stole, that would be smashing.
Smashing!
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
Wait.
No, thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah, doesn't he need to talk to us?
As I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Awkward. I love how our reaction was just, I see. And the dude was like, oh, I'm cool with this reaction. I see. Feed her your blood? Oh, no, no, no. We bit our sister. Our sister is dead. Yeah, they established that in this game, the lore is that a human has to drink vampire blood to become a vampire.
The flower's dying.
So,
It needs water.
the only thing we know for sure is that she did not drink our blood. So, and we saw her get bit by us. So I would be very surprised if she did not die. That wouldn't make a lot of sense.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Where's this? Wow, there was a lot of stuff in that. Cool. Okay. Just a random little loot room. We'll take it. I really like how many buildings let you see the inside of them, even though you can't go in. That's such a big deal. Like, that helps so much with the world design. I miss loot? That's fine. We're going back this way anyway. Something important to mention is loot respawns in this game. So, it's not a huge deal if you miss loot, because yeah, it all respawns. So. Also, side note, bang, 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 bang.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Glad we killed all these guys first, I guess. Awkward. Let me just steal that money you left for your as an offering for your aunt there. Don't worry, she dead. She won't notice.
Has gone completely mad.
Hey, Rosa Shuzen! Good to see you, my friend.
I can't reveal myself to my mother now. I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Wow, that's it? That's everyone?
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister...
That got dark.
Suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
I'm not a religious man. You should know that.
This is not about you forgiving yourself. This is for her. This is you telling Mary how sorry you are.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Yo, Jonathan isn't looking so good. I'm noticing, like, he's getting veiny and stuff. Oh, if you kill NPCs, it gets even worse? Oh, interesting. So there's like a visual indicator system. I like it. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm going to the church. Okay.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide.
Good
them.
God, he is big.
Turn as your judge and jury.
You could fit like 3 of our guys in him.
Try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Yeah, no clue who that guy was. No clue. First time we've seen him.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Slurp. Co-slurp. Oh, we can actually go in now.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Ooh, this could have a lot of ramifications.
Just know, I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She has been laid to rest. That's all you need to know.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
Oh, man.
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Interesting. Sorry, finger slipped. A lot of the powers in this game remind me of the game called Darkness, which is one of my favorite games. Darkness and Darkness 2 are so good. I gotta play them again sometime. But especially that superpower we're using now. That is Darkness. Weren't there hints or rumors of a Darkness 3 at some point? Did that ever... Did anything ever happen with that? No? Oh, it got canceled! Oh, bummer. I didn't know that. What's that face? Oh, that's a priest, bro.
Stay back, beast.
4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Wow, that did so little damage to him. The power of Christ compels you. Nope. Man, you're pretty good for a priest, bro. Just throwing that out there. God, stay away. You tasted especially good. Yeah, something about that priestly seasoning, I think. It's kind of like Bojangles seasoning. If you ever had that, it's delicious. It's just delicious.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth.
You. I remember you.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
What the what is this?
It's your doing. You made me.
You got horns.
You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Tell me what you are.
I am the whitened bones and blackened soil. The land made blood coursing through thy veins.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
What?
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
Okay.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I can't use my thing here. We're good right now. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Edgar.